Sad news. David Ornstein bomber. Yeah, I've heard it. You all are gonna clown me. Great. Amazing. I guess we're not Balebas no more. I'm not a Baleba. It's unfortunate. He's not coming to the club this summer. Maybe next summer. You've all seen it, you know, Brighton are saying he's not for sale. Simple as that. So what can you really do? You have to move on to the next targets. There's apparently next targets, but I don't know who they are. Hayden Hackney, Agume, someone along them lines. Oh man, it's the hopium that kills all of this, and now I've got to go deal with all the abuse I'm probably gonna receive. So, I mean, look, we've already had a good summer. I must admit. I mean, it could be better, could be Baleba, but here we are, man. No point feeling too down about it, lads. It's Friday. It's a nice day. And yeah, just gonna have to hold that one. Gonna have to hold the L. You know what that man would have done to our midfield, especially for this season. It would have been unreal, and it would have been unreal. But one thing I must say, you know, at least the club explored it. They tried. At least, you know, they not exactly said they didn't want to put up the money. It's just, oh, I don't know what happened there. Probably like a mythical creature trying to put doubts on me. But what I must say is, like, the club's not broke. They've kind of shown their hand, and we're probably gonna have to move. Well, we're gonna get somebody. It's just who. I think that's just the biggest question out of all this is whom. So yeah. Oh man, I don't feel like I can go through another season having Casemiro, Bruno Ugarte. I don't mind Kobe, of course, but it's just really not ideal. You know, first game of the season, it's Sunday, so but at least we got clarity. That's the biggest takeaway from all of this. Carlos Baleba is an amazing player. You know, maybe we can't deal like Chelsea, but we already knew that Caicedo was going to make that move at that point, so can't really make that comparison. Yes and no, you know, but next summer, put in the groundwork now. Go get another midfielder, because we're losing 2 midfielders potentially next season. You know, next summer, Bruno Fernandes, highly tipped to leave the club. Casemiro's going to leave. Toby Colley's out on loan as well. So there is room for someone. It's just whom. You know, next summer, I'm pretty sure whoever that 2 midfielders can be, maybe Baleba, you do the groundwork now. We already know he wants to come. So, yeah. I'm gonna throw my hat in there, and I'm gonna say you're gonna ask me what alternatives. What I'm all out for Lucien Agume. I feel like he's definitely a presence we don't have. Definitely someone kind of similar to Baleba, but very much more composed. I suppose more in the defensive side of the game. But bar that guy would have been monstrous, man. Monstrous. That kind of alternates what my predictions are going to be for the season. I still feel like United will have a good season considering because of like a new change of a front three. But yeah, look, man, us United fans, look, be prepared to get corned. We're going to have to hold that one. Have to hold the L. You know, the amount of twerking we've done, oh my God, it could have went beyond. But I haven't exactly asked, so if you got this far, make sure you smash the damn likes. You know, subscribe if you're brand new. 63% of people are not subscribed to this particular channel. So that would be a massive help. And of course, as I just mentioned, likes, what they do for the video is unbelievable. So, or you're going to say unbelievable, right? I don't know how to project my feelings out of this one. It's just a player, right? It's just another player, you know, but I don't know. There's clubs identified what players needed at the very least. So that kind of narrows down a huge search. It's just, I'm so eager to know which one that is and how quick that can get done. Of course, when I'm saying Lucien, Agume, you know, most players or all players over in the Spanish league have got, in La Liga, have got some sort of release clauses. So hopefully something gets done super quickly and fast, because we're in trouble if we don't. We really are in trouble. You know, the only positive side of this all is at the moment is we don't need to suffer with as much AFCON tax as what I believed it was going to be. So yeah, unless we go for another one like maybe a Kamara from Monaco, which is highly unlikely since he's playing with Pogba and the rest of them. And he also, again, is he for sale? You know, that's the new one. Is he for sale? Unless you lot got some other alternatives in your mind. Look, it looks like Douglas Luiz is going to go to the likes of Nottingham Forest. Personal terms got reached right there. Wait, hold on. There might be another little update. Nope, not yet. They're saying Hillman is another one. I mean, I don't mind Hillman. Hillman's not really a bad shout. It's not exactly my overall cup of tea, but I would definitely be open to having him for sure. You know, someone a little bit similar to like a Sander Berg, you could say. So yeah, I'm all for Hillman. He's definitely a decent figure. But again, is he gonna be like? Is he gonna hit the ground running? Premier League proven, all of that stuff. Has he got that? He's definitely got the physicality. He's definitely got the legs for it. His pass is not bad, but it maybe a little bit too safe. Someone that's already been in a familiar system could be one of them ones where typically where a manager goes and gets someone from their old previous club and brings them in. I just feel like no matter who we get in next, I feel like half the fan base or more is going to be disappointed, because when you've been given so much hope with a Baleba, you know, you'd ideally think, you know, you can't exactly top that. Who's half the play? All these ones you want to mention are either players that pretty much no one's really seen, or like they're half the players for what they'd bring to the side. So we're gonna have to anticipate that. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of negativity. I mean, big up Ineos still, no doubt about that, but I'm prepared for all of this. You lot are gonna clown me. It's all good. I'm gonna keep mentioning it. But yeah, you know what? We just gotta focus on the game. Just gotta focus on the game, lads. It's a huge miss. I'm don't get me wrong. I'm not raving. You probably expecting me to get head loss. Like, why am I gonna get head loss? I'm not the type to just go start cussing out. If someone's not for sale, what can you really do, right? But yeah, I'm not going to be overly emotional about it. I'm still going to go enjoy my day. I still think we're going to beat Arsenal regardless of what anyone's trying to tell me. And then hopefully we can bring in a player maybe for next week, maybe the week after, before the international break. And yeah, we move forward. We need to see that, you know, things that are going to move forward is exactly the way we need to. We need to see something on the pitch first and foremost. And now this is where my copium's coming into it. Because I don't even know what our best midfield two is. I don't feel like Amrim's exactly worked that one out. Maybe Ineos have. Maybe they got an idea, but again, we're just in the dark. But I must say, a lot of journalists were in the dark with this one. A lot of it was guesswork, or pretty much recycled guesswork as well. But it's good to see that United have, you know, kept things pretty much low. So I feel like we're gonna find out very soon. The question is when, but hopefully there's some decent names, no fraggles that are going to get pushed off the ball so quickly. We need someone that's going to partner Kobe and give, you know, and Bruno Fernandes probably, like someone that's got legs. It is difficult. I must admit, it is difficult. So anyways, people, smash the likes, get your abuse in, subscribe if you're brand new, and yeah, we can hold that one. So it's a dark day. It's a dark day.